absolute total fraud and absolute criminal activity against myself and against the American people and free speech. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, April 17th, 2017. I'm your host, Alex Jones. Paul Joseph Watson will be hosting from the main studio in about 15, 20 minutes with Mike Cernovich and others. Now, we're facing the greatest threat, not just the existence of Infowars, but to free speech in this country. You've seen the mainstream news articles admitting Google and others plan to shut down the new right, libertarians, nationalists, not just here, but all over Europe and other parts of the world, who are standing up to the unelected authoritarian system of globalism. Now, we can put on screen, Mike Cernovich has been around for years, but he's one of the top bloggers now in the world because he has such amazing sources inside the Trump administration and more. There it is from Fox News. Pro-Trump blogger Cernovich getting big scoops, mainstream media attention. And they have to admit, okay, these are big scoops. Now, Cernovich came to Austin to visit with us, and we were doing a broadcast about censorship, and he was sent by his Google insider of 5 years, and I've seen the intel, I've seen the text messages, I've seen the basic identity to document this, of the internal Google order and memorandum that represents absolute total fraud and absolute criminal activity against myself and against the American people and free speech. It is true racketeering in the very essence and sense of it from our research. Ladies and gentlemen, they direct their contractors to go vote us down, and then they say, oh, but this is all free, fair, and open. Again, a total fraud on its face. They then misrepresent what we say and what we do and say that we're not credible, playing clips of Ron Paul, Vladimir Putin, and Assad saying that the Syrian gas attack was probably a false flag. In our article they say we give no proof. We list Sky Television and other mainstream news outlets with the interviews. So understand, we're being delisted and blocked and put into an electronic gulag that Matt Drudge warned about. And I'm going to go over the internal documents when we come back and break these here on air, saying that we're not showing our sources when we are showing our sources. And then they go on and say CNN is a good news source. Many of you are going to ask, why are you banning Infowars when CNN had the very same headline? And they go on to say, well, CNN's popular and liked, and they showed other commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, in the article they list, we have Sky News, you name it, and other MSM that we're actually linking to. Of course, Putin saying it's a false flag is newsworthy. Of course, Assad saying it's a false flag is newsworthy. Of course, Ron Paul saying it's a false flag is newsworthy. They say we are to be delisted, and I have the quotes. We're going to come back from break and cover these. They say that we're going to be delisted because if you read right here, compare this Infowars article. It's brief and only mentions statements, sources, not really typical. Putin, former Congressman Ron Paul, and Assad, which seem to be making the same case here that bolsters the site's previously held perspectives, which cut against the grain, to say the least. Wow. Wow. So I play clips from Sky Television, from RT, and from the BBC. Right here. Chemical attack fabricated, Assad. Business Insider, Putin, U.S. planning false flag attacks in Syria to frame Assad for chemical weapons. Understand, they're saying we're discredited and we're banned and we're going to be removed because we'd previously said there were fake chemical attacks, and now world leaders were agreeing with us and calling for an investigation because we were right, we're bad. Because we trailblazed, we're bad. Because we had military sources on in 2013 and last year when the rebels got caught doing it, and Cy Hirsch has come out and the UN has come out. That's why we're bad. That's why we're banned. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Let's go to Debit in Florida. Debit in Florida, you're on the air.
Great. Hey, thank you so much. Listen, I have bought your product, and I gotta say they're amazing.
Thank
Anyone
you.
who's on the fence, buy it, because I've got Caveman, Superman Vitality, Secret 12, Vitamin Mineral Fusion. I've got the body armor.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
You're the type of listener that makes it all possible. Which nutraceutical does you like best?
I really like the Vitamin Mineral Fusion, to be honest. That's
It's amazing.
really incredible. I drank it in the morning, and I swear to you, I felt incredible. Like I haven't felt in weeks. My morning was fantastic, and I love you guys. I love the Infowars crew, and I just want to, I want to take this opportunity to tell anybody out there who's on the fence. Just buy it. You will love it. I'm telling you, I've never bought a bad product.
What you find in our news is the same thing you find in our products at InfoWarsLife.com. It's a win-win, InfoWarsLife.com.